got an incoming call from a certain Daddy Dog 303. I'm picking it up.
Hey, D. It's Weasel. Remember? From Donkey Lowrider. My dude, I got a plan I think you might like. A party. A little underground racing. Maybe a chance to make a few bucks.
I don't see this activity on the MOTORFEST lineup. Might be better to avoid engaging in such things.
Now hold on there, girl. Don't kill my buzz just yet. You guys hear me out. Listen, I ain't quit Hawaii after our little contest against them lowriders. I stuck around with a cousin of mine, did a little business, made a few deals, know what I'm saying? Anyway, my cousin overheard some folks talking about some street races that's going on right now. Thing is, when he asked them about it, they just froze and got all weird and shady. Couldn't get them to speak another word. But ain't no secret safe from me, D. I'm finna find out like that Huggy Bear brother. So that's what I did. See, the whole thing ain't part of MOTORFEST. They off the grid like that. Crew goes by the name of Monkey's Kitchen. That's not all. I know where they hang out, too. And I also happen to know that they'll welcome any new street rider, as long as they got a free spirit and a big BMW. Yeah, they got a thing for them European cars. What do you think? You in? Of course you are. Yeah. Cora, bring my baby D to the spot I'm sending you. That's where that Monkey's Kitchen is.
Mr. Weasel, I'm only programmed to guide festival goers to MOTORFEST activities.
Oh, come on now. How you gonna be like that when we try to have a good time? Be like an AIWA, know what I'm saying?
I am not sure what that means.
AI with attitude.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess. Let's find the monkeys.
Now that's what I want to hear. See you, folks. These guys, they off the grid like that. Crew goes by the name of Monkey's Kitchen. This is dope! I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna regret this.
Let's see what's coming up.
All right, D, the pimping of your car starts now. Let's start with them fenders, especially that wheel camber. Now, don't hold back now. Get that sauce on there. love it, right? Yeah, you do. Now these guys love to gamble. So let's see what kind of money they're putting on this race. Looks like they want to ante up. More aggressive opponents for more money. And my bet is that it's just the beginning. Hell yeah, player. That's what's up. What's up, y'all? This is your boy Weasel D, a.k.a. Daddy Dog, coming to you from a monkey's kitchen party. The MK is taking over the street with a wild race is just about to start. The rules, Pizza Atlanta? It's a street race, my dog. There ain't no rules. What do we got? A BMW M3. European, of course. Not bad, not bad. Zooming in on these rims, though, I gotta tell you, they out of this world. Shiny like my uncle's silverware. Oh, damn, that's the great Rafiki over there. Meaning the show's about to start. I'm being kindly asked to leave, ladies and gentlemen. BRB. Things are getting real, my OGs. Let's see if the monkeys can drive as good as they party. Now, you still on the Daddy Dog 303 feed, where I take you on a dive into the MK lifestyle. The race is on, and our badass driver is currently in the pit with his dash cam and shit. My boy D. Say hi, D. Yeah, as you can see, our brother here ain't the chatty type. Prefers to play it like Ryan G. Silent and focused. I respect that. Hey, I don't want to see no silent Bob jokes in the chat. You got this, D. Rock that Beamer M3 from the get-go. And watch that traffic. Ain't nobody gonna pull over to let you through. Not like they'd have time anyway. You got to swim, you know what I mean? Improvised, chaotic street races in broad daylight. I don't know if that's provocative or plain insanity, but I love it. Ooh, and that crazy-ass jump right there set the tone right away. Down the canal, of course, because these guys, oh, they don't give a crap. Quick recap for the latecomers. My friend D and I are taking part in the Monkey's Kitchen movement. He drives, I stream. Yeah. The collective has already got hold of Kalu, painted the MK colors all over town like it's their own freaking room, and using these damn streets like a playground. Just because, screw it, they're the monkey's kitchen. Party like a dog party. But I gotta say, these guys know they stuff. Kahalui's 100% MK territory right now, and ain't nobody in town who dare say otherwise. Right on, folks. The kitchen is open for business. Sup, D, my man? How you feeling? The monkeys are setting up another round in Kailui. Got the location for you guys right here. Kara, if you don't mind.
On it.
Hell of a first race. That wasn't just racing, it was art. Know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, you did me proud back there. Oh, for real, you was dope, man. Whole community was like, damn, that dude really can drive.
Wasn't it a little dangerous, though?
Oh, come on now, girl. You're not gonna impress the monkeys with that attitude.
All right, my bad. I believe this is the place.
Let's get back to the kitchen.
And now the rims. One of my favorite parts. The first real aesthetic gesture that defines your car. Woo! That's really something, big boy. High-level racing. No ABS, no ESP. It's right up your alley, D. Easy money.
OGs, we back in the Kailui canals for the second race, as you can see, and it's, ooh, man, it's on already. Man, I swear these MK guys ain't got no time to lose. They're here to take care of business, and as a businessman myself, I respect the hell. Oh, shit! Guys, I want to take a moment right now to talk about what just happened. You saw it, right? I mean, the plane. The damn jump. That was some crazy MI stuff right there. And our boy D didn't even blink. How about that? The city belongs to the street riders, folks. What a feeling! Y'all know I drive a sport in a custom BMW M3 E46. But what about the rides the monkeys are driving right now? I think I saw a Volkswagen, like a Beetle on juice. But chat, I'm gonna need y'all to give me a hand with that. So what y'all spot for me? Got us a Golf and other BMWs such as the 1990 M3 E30. Old school, angular, big daddy shapes. Oh, that's my jam. And then you got the Audi RS2 Avant. Oh, right, that's the green station wagon. Haha, man, whoever's driving this car must have took it straight from their dad's garage, added some little mods to it, and brought it to the race. That's some monkey sketcher move right there. In the Kyle Louis canals for the second race, as you can see, and it's, ooh, man, it's on already. Man, I swear these MK guys ain't got no time to lose. They're here to take care of business, and as a businessman myself, I respect the hell. Oh, shit! Guys, I want to take a moment right now to talk about what just happened. You saw it, right? I mean, the plane, the damn jump. That was some crazy MI stuff right there. And our boy D didn't even blink. How about that? The city belongs to the street riders, folks. What a feeling. Y'all know I drive a sport in a custom BMW M3 E46. But what about the rides the monkeys are driving right now? I think I saw a Volkswagen, like a Beetle on juice. But chat, I'm gonna need y'all to give me a hand with that. So what y'all spot for me? Got us a Golf and other BMWs such as the 1990 M3 E30. Old school, angular, big daddy shapes. Oh, that's my jam. And then you got the Audi RS2 Avant. Oh, right, that's the green station wagon. Haha, man, whoever's driving this car must have took it straight from their dad's garage, added some little mods to it, and brought it to the race. That's some monkey sketcher move right there. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I seen cars do some crazy stuff, but the way the MK proves there's no place a car can't get to, I love it. Closing in. You have the choice, my boy. Going above or going through. What's it gonna be? Yeah, clever, D. Straight to the finish line. D and Daddy Donk are here to take over the Monkey's Kitchen territory. What they gonna do about it? D, I'ma go ahead and say it, man. That MK Collective, they not just for show, man. I mean, we're dealing with some serious freedom addict lunatics right here. And from what I heard, this was just breakfast. Just a little MK Fruit Loops and warm milk. But now we're gonna see what the kitchen got cooked up for the main course, know what I'm saying?
You're still talking about car races, right?
You damn right, shorty. And I'm not just talking here. I done got intel on the next gathering. This time, they going what they call the Monkey Special. You OGs better be prepared for anything. Kara, I need you to guide D through the next stage of the E46 customization.
Are you sure, Mr. Weasel? Customization is not really part of my knowledge.
Trust me, I know how to read people. You ain't got a body, but you got style. He'll do fine.
So, driver, I think you have to be subtle, but Weasel left us a message. Kara, I don't want no grandpa bumpers or skirts. We need something distinctive to race. So let's find that. If you're proud of your choice, so am I, driver. The Monkey's Kitchen is daring you to increase the difficulty of the race and disable your nitro. Well, we don't want to do that, do we? Okay, that's very brave of you, driver.
Something's going on, you know what I mean? I'm streaming live from an MK car, OGs. Holy biggie, that's the kind of setup I like. I can't say too much about the place, Moolah 99. It's a private party. Oh, geez, it's the monkey signal. From now on, the street riders will be racing for the flares. It's gonna be a wild, wild race.
It's on, D. those flares over there. D needs to focus right now, guys. I'm shutting the stream off. Talk to you later, OGs. Between you and me now. That's right. That's the spirit. You see a path that gets you to the flare faster, you take it. It's all about observations and quick decisions. That's one. Now look for the next flare, OG.
We'll get it this time.
Was the monkey special. Free races, free spirit, free show. Never seen anything quite like it.
Hey, you can't be victorious without being ostentatious. Now, what's on the monkey's bet menu? Difficulty 3 out of 5. No racing line. Huh, these guys talk like we're in a video game. Yeah, we'll take a little slice of that action.
What up, guys? Daddy Donk is in sweet Kihei, West Maui, at the little neighborhood watch organized by the MK. You know these are some proper citizens right here. They don't want no troublemakers disturbing this cute little town, you know what I'm saying? D is already in the fray. I'll pass on your messages if... What up, guys? Daddy Donk is in sweet Kihei, West Maui, at the little neighborhood watch organized by the MK. You know these are some proper citizens right here. They don't want no troublemakers disturbing this cute little town, you know what I'm saying? D is already in the fray. I'll pass on your messages if you have any. So what's on the grid? I'm taking a closer look for y'all. From here, I can see a BMW M2 with a gold dress. Very classy. A Mercedes C63 AMG Azure paint. It's not really my thing, but it fits the vibe of the place. Damn! What's this mysterious black beauty? Migani RS. Never heard of it. Someone in the chat looking for info? Oh! The D has to anticipate these bends. Only right angles. Shadow Willie 99 got the info, guys. Thanks, brother. So, the Megane RS is the sport version of the French car, the Renault Megane. Hold up right there. The French make cars. This just in. 280 horsepower that can easily compete with the best VW Golf or other German models. Some dudes say it's kind of a French 911. What the? Nah, you ain't fooling me, man. French 911? No, you messing with a Shadow Willie 99. Now, if we talking French food and wine, I'm gonna take it serious. I mean, I am something of a gourmet. I love me a baguette. Because? Come on now, baby. You ain't pranking me with that fake shit up in here. I see you in the chat writing French words. Got pamplemousse, amuse-bouche. What's that? I hope it ain't nothing dirty. You gonna get my ass banned. Tyke, eh? The neighborhood watch is here. That's what I call a bunch of good citizens, am I right? Let's find the next poster. I got a hunch it's gonna be a flare race. You know the drill. An army of monkeys is spread out across the city, shooting off flares everywhere. And you gotta reach them as fast as you can, whichever way they are. I'll cut off the stream to focus on you, my dude. By the way, where's your Kara? You here, girl?
AI unavailable. Recalibration in progress.
Oh, man, what is this? Scares me a little. Man, I've seen movies like this, D. AR starts doing what it wants, always ends bad. Now, maybe you should throw that thing out the damn window. Damn, it's happening. Machines versus humans. Oh, I knew it would.
With my donks, it's chrome mirrored sides and unsullied waxed hoods. But with that Beamer, I believe you can go a little crazier. Your choice, dude. All set. Let's go with that. We're used to more difficulty, but a 4 out of 5 without nitro? Now that's interesting. I had a feeling there was money to be made on this one, D. Whatever.
See the flare? Two choices, the tunnel or the coast road. Trust your instincts, bro. Goddamn McGain is still here. Yo, we ain't taking a loss from no baguette, D. See some shortcuts you think you can use? Don't think twice. These monkeys ain't gonna do you no favors.
runners ain't gonna need to mow the lawns. Straight ahead, dude! Left, D. Go for it. This is Daddy Dunk live from Key 8. Flares have been shot, monkeys got wild, and once again, our driver D was here to steal the show.
Your paint is shitty. You need to up your game if you want to please the monkeys, kid.
Woo! This new car is tough, but she ain't wrong. Brand new paint job? Let's gamble.
Difficulty 4 out of 5 and cockpit view only. When are these jackasses gonna give us a real challenge?
Easy, Kara. Easy.
Come on, D. Have some fun.
Yo, chat, the Waikiki Weasel is still here to host the OG live stream. Today, the monkeys are headed out of town to do a bit of swimming on the motorway. Oh, don't take a piss or you might miss this. Accident straight ahead. The monkeys will have to get wet if they want to avoid the traffic jam. How's the water, D? Freshen up? Speaking of refreshing yourself, y'all know I've been working on a little business since I've been in Hawaii. Well, I'm proud to announce that I'm launching my very own brand of pineapple juice. OG Juice, the sweet drink for real OGs, will be available soon on the mainland. I swear, it's straight up Hawaiian sunshine in a bottle. Oh, y'all gonna love it. All right, enough with the self-promotion and back in the race. Y'all know this stream's about love and passion above all else. Is almost at the finish, crossing the big bridge soon. I hope you have some nitro left, dude, because this section is ideal for a burst of speed. This bridge looks like the 7 Mile Bridge in Florida. Nice turf, Florida. And y'all know what you'll soon be able to find in all Florida's grocery stores? OG Juice. The taste of the rainbow. Woo! Yeah, that's right, homies. That's it. The finish line is right there. You see it, D? The MK's closing in on Honolulu. The beat and conquer. Nice for that final course. This customization moment is sponsored by OG Juice. Just try it, and you'll say, thanks, Daddy Weasel. Later. That's some juicy touch right there. They're daring you to drive using a manual gearbox. You're shifting gears when the sound of your engine asks you to. Up to you, D. You got this. Be in tune with your car. Listen to a song, know what I'm saying? Yo, chat, Your OG host is in the big city. Me, D, and a crazy AI followed the monkeys here to the big pineapple. Honolulu, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, yeah! This crew want to spread the MK movement all over Hawaii, stopping in every city just like a freaking Taylor Swift tour. Great show, by the way. No Swifties in the chat? Oh, y'all crazy. You gotta love Taylor. My girl is dope. She got that catalog you can't deny unless you a damn hater. Downtown, fun part starts now. Damn, this race goes too fast. It's one large avenue after another, sprinkled with 90-degree curves. This city is the ideal place for creative street racing. Try to get this city's road network into your head, D. I foresee another monkey special down the line. The monkeys raised the bar cars-wise, but now we got some new ones that deserve to be put through the Weasel D-Sieve. They brought along a couple Porsches, the GT3 RS, the Spider 718, keeping it flashy, Miami style. Don't ask me where they getting cars like that. The answer ain't exactly rated E, you know what I'm saying? But guys, Weasel D's pick of the day is unquestionably the arrogant but subtle M4 in vibrant purple with zebra decals, carbon, and insanely cambered rims. I'd like to date this car. Makes me want to sink into that front seat, breathe in its leather, and whisper, girl, let's get out of here. This customization moment is sponsored by OG Juice. Just try it, and you'll say, thanks, Daddy Weasel. Later. They're daring you to drive using a manual gearbox. You're shifting gears when the sound of your engine asks you to. Up to you, D. No time to lose with that monkey business, am I right? Chat, your OG host is in the big city. Me, D, and a crazy AI followed the monkeys here to the big pineapple. Honolulu, ladies. ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, yeah!
gonna spread the MK movement all over Hawaii, stopping in every city just like a freaking Taylor Swift tour. Great show, by the way. No Swifties in the chat? Oh, y'all crazy. You gotta love Taylor. My girl is dope. She got that catalog you can't deny unless you a damn hater. The cruise downtown, fun part starts now. This race goes too fast. It's one large avenue after another, sprinkled with 90-degree curves. This city is the ideal place for creative street racing. Trying to get this city's road network into your head, D. I foresee another monkey special down the line. Notice the monkeys raised the bar cars-wise. But now, we got some new ones that deserve to be put through the Weasel D-Sieve. They brought along a couple Porsches. The GT3 RS, the Spider 718, keeping it flashy, Miami style. Don't ask me where they get cars like that. The answer ain't exactly rated E, you know what I'm saying? But guys, Weasel D's pick of the day is unquestionably the arrogant but subtle M4 in vibrant purple with zebra decals, carbon, and insanely Cayman rims. I'd like to date this car. Makes me want to sink into that front seat, breathe in its leather, and whisper, girl, let's get out of here. By the way, chat, what do you think of the new version of D's M3? Not bad, huh?
Last monkey special race in Honolulu to establish the MK style once and for all. We're gonna race. We're gonna have fun. Let's do our best, my friends.
Yeah, sure, Wiz. Come on, Vamanos. Everybody, let's go. Enough with that cheesy rated E crap. We're gonna go downtown, make trouble, and we're gonna just some monkeys' butt. You understand?
Damn, girl. You can really speak your mind now.
That's what I do.
Man, we should do a little business, you and I, as partners. That's a guaranteed success. What do you say?
AI unavailable. Calibration in progress.
Oh, the hell is this now? Cora, you still here?
Overwriting unauthorized program. MOTORFEST apologizes for any inconvenience.
Oh, damn, D. It's happening again. Skynet.
Difficulty 4 out of 5. No HUD, no brakes. That's a real-ass challenge right here. You here for the speed, not the money. That's cool. This is it, my OGs. The monkeys take over Honolulu. Hope y'all are ready, cause them, look at this. Great Rafiki, the time has come to bless our street riders. On the night, my OGs. Chaos! That's the kind of start I like. First dilemma on the approach. Our homie deal have to choose crossing the river or continuing to the left. In any case, it's pedal to the metal. Check it out, Chad. The monkeys have left their mark on the city. This crew knows how to put on a show. MOTORFEST should be worried. Buddy, jump between those towers on the right. The chat OGs want the thrill.
Be kind, rewind.
That's my man. Drop your likes for D, my OGs. This dude is a driver, alright? We're coming to the end now. So let me take a second here to thank y'all in the Daddy Dog chat. Y'all killed it. Yo, y'all better believe I'm gonna get the whole MK team down to Atlanta. The A, my place, to meet my dog family. Cause we got a lot in common. Stream. Drop your likes for my partner in crime, baby freaking D. This was Daddy Dog 303. Find me on all my socials. Thumbs up and stuff. Peace.
Make sure to get your vehicle reward, driver. playlist is ready to try. Let's go try it. New playlist ahead. Let's go. It's the start of a new playlist, driver, featuring a special guest. It's already shaping up to be explosive.
What up, everybody? Brian Scotto here from the Hoonigans, and this is the Gymkhana Grid Masters playlist. We'll go for it.
You know how many times I've heard this?
Have you ever listened, though? The crew at MOTORFEST invited us out here to do what Hoonigan does best, and that's build a Gymkhana right here in Hawaii. For this, we obviously need a driver that's ready to go fast and break a few things along the way. Before becoming a proper Gymkhana driver, you're gonna have to master the craft, and that means a bit of workshopping and a lot of action. Every Gymkhana driver gets a dope machine, and you will get yours. But first, you're gonna have to get to the end of this.
No room for cautious driving anymore. Here, you drive like a Hoonigan. Another activity awaits. Scott is waiting to introduce you to your new playground. Here, you're going to learn the ways of Hoonigan through various workshops set up by their team. Once your training is over, you'll be a real Gymkhana driver, capable of leading your own Gymkhana. But let's start at the beginning.
Yo, what's up? Scotto here from Hoonigan. Hey, I'm super stoked to see another aspiring Gymkhana driver, and I want to welcome you to Tire Slayer Studios, our headquarters. The MOTORFEST gave us free reign to create our own Gymkhana Grid playground and practice our craft. This is the place to hone and perfect our skills in 3 different level zones. Show me your creativity, and you might get your chance to become the Gymkhana MOTORFEST driver. But for now, let me just show you around. You're gonna love it here. Looks like you're not the only one working out today. Lots of drivers out to burn rubber. No pressure. There's no need to rush this morning. Hey, this guy ahead, he's doing great at donuts. New rule, the more tricks you perform, the more bucks you earn. but wait too long between tricks, and the bucks counter will drop. That bonus is for true Gymkhana masters only. Our 360 Madman is back. Go slide his line, just follow his tire tracks. That's why I love this blade. You have a wrecking ball, and you always have guys to get creative with it. Performing the wildest tricks. This is the Gymkhana DNA.
One more time.
It takes a bit of preparation to become a Gymkhana driver. A lot, in fact. But for now, just remember this. If you have the right mindset, you'll be capable of anything. Like drifting to the edge of a canyon, or jumping over a helicopter, or, I don't know, anything. Damn, we're coming to the end, and I haven't even told you about this monster that spits fire out of its V8. I mean, you are driving the mother of all Mustangs. Cross that line, and I'll tell you more about it. So in the first event, you already get to drive the Unicorn. Realize that's the wildest Gymkhana machine we have ever built. You're a lucky one. It took us 2 years to transform a 1965 Mustang into that. The updated version uses the same Ford V8, but this time with 2 massive turbos. Let's see how you did on this first outing. We'll film a few moments, a good way to see how you progress through the playlist. It's gonna take some time for you to harness all of this power. This thing makes crazy torque. It's not exactly a ride for beginners. All right, look, we're gonna keep the Unicorn, but we're gonna stay on the grid playground. I wanna see how accurately you can actually slide this thing around.
Come on, driver. The real Gymkhana quest starts now with your first drills. Score as many points as possible by performing the requested stunts, and you're sure to impress Scotto. Shouldn't be an issue. The Unicorn was born to stunt.
Okay, first training session, we're gonna rough up the Unicorn a bit. We're focusing on Gymkhana essentials, big slides, and precision. Get the right amount of points, and we move on. love the next trick. It's the grind rail. To grind these, you need to be properly aligned and to hit them at a high speed to slide all the way. On your right, and back again. A figure eight ahead. Try not to slide too wide. Now toss it back the other way. Up for a little grind rail? Passing through these tunnels earns you points too. They force you to be precise. Come on, one last round. Give me a few more tricks. The unicorn, that's a tire-slaying monster. Don't be shy with it. Hell yeah, that's my driver. The first time we installed the grind rail was in Florida. We thought a car doing a skateboard trick, man, that's gotta be cool. And it was. You've just taken your first step in the quest to becoming a Gymkhana master. The tricks we set up require a ton of precision and therefore training. Proper car control requires timing and impact. Everything is weight balance. Engage the brake hard at that perfect moment, get proper steering, but above all, never lift. Let's see how you handled your first slides with the unicorn. So now the real test is going to be whether or not you can manage to put this all together in real Gymkhana conditions. First, I got this first stat I want to put together. There's two cars I want to see go head to head. Take your pick.
As much as you like in free drive. A great way to hone your new skills. As Scotto said, let's take a break before resuming your Gymkhana quest with a This versus That episode. Hoonigan does countless car-related things, from custo to pro racing. But one of their favorite activities is as simple as it is fun: to compare cars by racing them. two cars that are very special to our host. You'll find out more later. For now, you just have to pick your horse.
The Coupe Quattro, a turbo monster with infinite blueness. You're into this versus that event. The guys and I do it all the time. We put two cars on the grid and see which one is the fastest. We only compare cars for the fun of it. Don't worry if you lose. But let's see if you bet on the right horse. Audi blowing Porsche away. This race is sick. Our two competitors today belong to the collection of a true Volkswagen nerd, me. These cars on track, it makes me feel emotional. And a little bit anxious, to be honest. Don't crash yours, please. I'll tell Gary the same thing. Fix that at HQ. This race is like seeing a Jack Ferdinand Porsche fighting a buffed up August Hork in the octagon. In the red corner, the 965 Turbo, upgraded to over 400 horsepower with Japanese aesthetics. Love this one. And in the blue corner, the 1990 Coupe Quattro with a big turbo that takes it up over 800 horsepower. A good little boy. They both have a lot of power and they're both insane. I'm not going to bed before kissing these two beauties goodnight. It calms me. Listen, you keep that to yourself, all right? It's just, you know, I'm really proud of these machines.
Mulligan.
See the volcano? My guys are preparing a first Gymkhana test for you over there. Things are gonna get real. The end is near. Oh boy, it's gonna be tough watching either of my babies lose. If you wanna push the car to its limit, now is the time. That wins the Quattro. Sorry about that, Ferdinand. All right. You did great. But honestly, this versus that was heartbreaking to watch. On one side, you've got this 1990 Audi Coupe Quattro that took me a mere 2 decades to see crazy hill climbing beast. And on the other, the ultimate goal for any VW, Audi, Porsche nerd like myself. One of the first 2 cars that Raw Welt ever built outside of Japan. Check out the hips on that thing. I know we patched this whole thing together, but I just can't watch either of these lose, so I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed for this one. All good? Can I open my eyes now? Let's meet at the foot of the volcano. It's time to put your skills to the test in an actual gymkhana. Hey, welcome to the first test, the volcano. We really spruced up the place. The plan's simple. You go up to the summit, then drive down as fast as you can while performing various tricks. I want to see if you can be both fast and precise in such a challenging environment. All right, I'd be lying if I didn't happen to mention a few drivers might have gone down the ravine. It was kind of rough. But that's not going to happen to you. And after all, the Camaro, virtually unbreakable. Good luck. You're probably wondering, why a chopper? You'll find out soon. Time to see what you've learned. Finish the race on time. Do as many tricks as you can. And on top of winning that money, you'll win my heart. Deal? That big block is ultra powerful, and that's not a euphemism. But she's not a natural-born gymkhana machine like the Unicorn. You can drift the streetcar for sure, but it's at your own risk with the handbrake. You're gonna jump over it, like now. Now that's what we call proximity. This type of moment in a video with slow-mo, now that's badass. Remember, align properly to take the rail. We designed this path in reference to hill climbs, hardcore uphill races. But in a volcano, dude, you take it up a notch. Come on, I want to see you flirt with the precipice a little longer. Kill these tires. Watch out for roadworks, 100 meters ahead.
One more time.
Slaloming at high speed through roadworks, jumping over a chopper, that's why Gymkhanas exist. Follow the chopper, the end is right over there. Well done. That time attack was crazy and honestly not very easy to negotiate, especially in a 1,000 horsepower Camaro. This machine owes its power to the extremely prominent 632 big block coming through the hood. We also beefed up the drivetrain, specifically going with straight cut gears, because Gymkhana drivers tend to be a little hard on their equipment and break everything. And by the way, we shot a couple highlight videos. I figured you might want to watch them. This race, it had its wow moments, but the others, they're gonna need to be even more spectacular than that. I need you to go pick up this Mitsubishi Evo 9, and then you gotta bring it back to the shop so Ron, the rally guru, and the boys can jump on it and get a build going.
Just bought is waiting for you in a parking lot a little further on. You just have to take it back to the Hoonigan HQ so that they can give it their special treatment. Customization is their thing.
Lucky to find this Evo in this area. It's quite rare in the US, so I had to jump on it. I've told Ron, and the team can't wait to get their hands on it. And what's more, we've got a sunset and great sound. Everything's smiling on us. Chill out a bit. You see, this car doesn't look like much. Just look at the interior. No frills, classic Japanese minimalism. But there's always more. Mitsubishi gave us a nice inline four-cylinder with already 280 horsepower. That we're gonna turn up a bit. Believe me, this bad boy is gonna make an absolute Gymkhana beast. We just need to give it a Hoonigan touch. I think we we add a little carbon to it, a good way to give it some street spirit. Like a carbon hood, roof, and 4 doors. Did I say a little carbon? I meant a lot. Creating a Gymkhana car is always exciting. You start with an idea, toss in some passion, fantasy, and insanity, and you get the ultimate car. Finally back to the Hoonigan HQ. Thanks for your help, appreciate it. Ron's inside. He's gonna take care of Mademoiselle.
To start a new lesson and try new stunts. You know the drill by now. Anything you learn in the playground will come in handy later. New day, new car. You'll be driving the only electric Hoonigan car, which is probably the most powerful Gymkhana car, the Audi Hoonitron. Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. You know how to drift against gravity? You're gonna learn. Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skid when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. All right, let's go again with the precision strike. The trick is not going too fast and just throwing the car in before the first stick. Pull the handbrake if you have to.
last round, so I don't want to see one stick standing. So you're starting to know me. I'm not that cool. Try again.
You're about to start a new lesson and try new stunts. You know the drill by now. Anything you learn in the playground will come in handy later. New day, new car. You'll be driving the only electric Hoonigan car, which is probably the most powerful Gymkhana car, the Audi Hoonitron.
Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. You know how to drift against gravity? You're gonna learn. Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skid when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. All right, let's go again with the precision strike. The trick is not going too fast and just throwing the car in before the first stick. Pull the handbrake if you have to. Last round, so I don't want to see one stick standing. Is the most futuristic of all Gymkhana cars. It could drift on the moon. Get me to the stratosphere. Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. You know how to drift against gravity? You're gonna learn. Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skid when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. Let's go again with the precision strike. The trick is not going too fast and just throwing the car in before the first stick. Pull the handbrake if you have to. Last round, so I don't want to see one stick standing. Is the most futuristic of all Gymkhana cars. It could drift on the moon, so get me to the stratosphere. dizzy yet? Should be. But I also think you're starting to finally understand what it is to Gymkhana. Donuts, the wall ride, the grind, they're all technical stunts and difficult to pull off, of course. But the true value is in the spectacle. Gymkhana is entertainment. The aim is to create the most dramatic and wild moments. It can take anywhere from 6 months to a year for us to gather all of the ideas and locations and everything, but a driver only has a few minutes to make it all work. Come on, check out your moves. The one advantage to EVs is the acceleration and instant torque. I'll change things up a bit. How about a little of this versus that? Go park the Hunatron. It's big block versus big block.
Scotto loves this versus that. We asked Hoonigan if they'd be willing to race one of their creations against one of our own. 50% Hoonigan, 50% MOTORFEST.
The 3100 big block edition. So the MOTORFEST side, all right. Wow, the turns are really rough here. Tricky turns are back. Second lap. No biggie. This car will go through much more than that. Modifying a classic pickup like the 3100, I admit, it's bold. I'm curious about the time they had to make it. On our side, we built that Camaro kit in 3 weeks. Even had a 3D printed. Not a cockfight. We agree, but let it be said.
decisive lap. Reasons to bow out. You made the right choice. Well done.
Has decided the format for the next validation event, a race with stunts. This is probably one of the last events before the Gymkhana MOTORFEST, so you can be sure that Scotto will be paying close attention to your performance.
Just like the volcano, it's a practice run, your final one, so let's see you put those newfound skills to the test. We turned it up a bit this time. You're gonna be racing against other drivers for this one. The car, the track, the electric atmosphere, it's all there. I wanna show you how everything works together in Gymkhana. Throw down some crazy tricks, win the race, and I might just consider you for Gymkhana MOTORFEST. Good luck.
The kind of start that makes me happy. Precision Strike is up next. Remember to adapt your speed and throw your car before the first stick.
Let's try that again.
You can either settle for winning the race or try to impress me by doing as many tricks as possible. Not forgetting to blow up your opponents, of course. Slide left, then slide right. Narrow and dangerous. Perfect. got lightning, red neon lights, and the Hoonatron. It's a blast. Just what we're looking for in Gymkhana. Create a unique atmosphere. This part is full of turns, the ideal zone for striking and winning bucks. Oh boy! The Gymkhana mine, you have it.
I wanted to play it cool, but color me impressed. You clearly have the drive and the moves we're looking for. But the Hoonatron does make it kind of easy, doesn't it? Its design and inspiration came from one of the most legendary and important rally cars of all time, the S1 E2 Quattro. 2 Formula E engines allow this thing to absolutely incinerate tires. Thing is, you have the skills. See for yourself. Let's go. That's got to be my favorite moment of the race. Nice work, sport. You finally made it to the big show. My team and the crew at MOTORFEST are putting on the final details for Gymkhana MOTORFEST. But we have one more challenge for you.
Driver, you've impressed, Goto. It looks like you're going to be the Gymkhana driver for the big show. Well, just one extra challenge before that, to the Hoonigan HQ. aboard the Unicorn. This car is so iconic, it would be a shame not to call on it one last time.
All right, I brought you back here for one more challenge before I give you the keys to the house. Let me clarify. I took the Unicorn out for a ride this morning. Not the kind of car you'd expect to take a trip to the seaside, right? So I figured, with that setting, a drift record was the perfect thing to do. You know, casual stuff. All right, you see where I'm going with this? I want to see if you can beat my score in the same conditions. I don't think it's going to be too difficult with everything you've learned during the playlist.
You have to beat my score. You really think you can do it? Use all the elements, grind, donut, everything you've learned is worth points. Only 30 seconds left. Only 25 seconds left. Only 20 seconds? I'm kidding. I'll stop doing that. It's not fair.
All right, I gotta admit, you got me on that one. You definitely shredded like your life depended on it. And you left your mark all over the burnyard. We appreciate that. Yeah, that's what we call victory donuts. All right, look, we waited long enough. You've done it. You're a Gymkhana driver now. Finish the playlist. Gymkhana MOTORFEST, here we come.
Memory still holds a record of hearing Scotto say that it took a lot of preparation to become a Gymkhana driver. But no doubt you're more than ready. You've taken up all the challenges given by Hoonigan. Now it's time to lead your own Gymkhana. At Barber Harbour Point, and your new car is already in place. Have fun, Gymkhana driver.
This is it. This is what you've been waiting for, isn't it? To become a Gymkhana master. MOTORFEST allowed us to spice up the island with a huge Gymkhana grid playground and create the most entertaining race ever, littered with the craziest and wildest stunts that we could think of. All right, this is your moment to drive as accurate as possible. It's your performance that'll make it exceptional. Remember that Evo 9? Well, Ron and the boys finally finished building it. And to christen it, I think we make it your machine for Gymkhana MOTORFEST. I think it's time to rip it.
Let's go. Your car, your moment, your Gymkhana. And I'm not going to be holding your hand for this one. Just do what you have learned. We're going to film this race. It's too important. All I ask is that you go all the way to get the dopest shots we can get. Grind all the rails, burn it to the rims, and jump your heart out. You're gonna love what's beyond the lighthouse. Hey, yo, that was a close call. This giant pineapple needs its 360. It deserves it. Yourself out. I need intravenous tricks. That's it. Gymkhana mastery. That was dope. And I'm not going to use too many adjectives here. We'll just let the footage speak for itself. Now, let me introduce Gymkhana MOTORFEST, featuring the Evo 9, starring you. That's right. The Evo 9, you'll be driving it because you earned it.
It's time to reap your reward. Your vehicle is ready for you to... You've done a Gymkhana with this car. You have a unique bond with it. The Lancer Evo 9 Hoonigan version is your Gymkhana car forever. Congratulations! Playlist constraints removed. You can now experience it, driver. Let's roll towards a new playlist journey. Cars are much more than just vehicles. And around the world, no cars evoke more emotion or generate more